Welcome to Spirit360 Fellowship. We are an online spiritualist church created for spiritual but not religious people seeking spiritual answers. This is a pre-recording of our January 31st, 2021 service. We create this recording so you can get a sense of what we do in our live Zoom services at 7:30 and 10:30 a.m. each Sunday morning Pacific time. At Spirit360 Fellowship, we're not your grandma's spiritualism. We're not about singing and praise and worship and celebration. No, we're about the practices that develop the skills to help you find your individual, personal, spiritual solutions to your life's problems. Welcome. We're glad you found us, yet not at all surprised. If you're interested in joining us live via Zoom, go to spirit360.org, click the Get Your Invite button, and we will send you instructions by email on how to join us. Again, welcome. Our agenda is a 10-minute stillness meditation practice followed immediately by a guided healing visualization practice. Then I will share this week's spiritual lesson, explaining why we wake up at 3 a.m. so often. Then we will conduct an absence healing service. And if you're watching this live, you can send healing to 3 of your friends and loved ones for their highest and best good. I will then share a message from one of my spirit teachers for our highest and best good. During the live Zoom services, I would be offering you a message from one of our spirit guides and teachers for your highest and best good. Then we close the service by creating an intention to empower our actions and thoughts for the week. Again, welcome. At the Spirit360 Fellowship, we practice a Zazen style of total silence meditation. We find it's the fastest way to train your mind to be quiet and do as you instruct rather than having you do as your mind instructs. Remember, your untrained mind is like a rambunctious 2 or 3-year-old who questions everything and has to have its way. We prefer it the other way around, where we train our minds to be our dutiful servant. There are 2 parts to our stillness meditation practice. The first part is focused concentration, followed immediately by silence or absence of thought. When you hear the first bell, hold in your mind's eye an image, an abstract spot that you will focus and concentrate on for 5 minutes. On the second bell, you want to release that and allow your mind to drift to silence. Then you'll hear the bamboo clap. Immediately after our meditation is the perfect time to do our guided self-healing. So stay in a quiet place and I will lead us through today's guided healing. I begin with Reverend Bradley's request. If you know the words, please follow along. If not, listen to them and allow them to set the intention, the context for your meditation. Then begin with the first bell. Open, O Blessed Spirit, the spiritual eyes of my soul, that I may be released from the darkness overspreading me by the delusions of the outward senses, that I may perceive and understand those things spiritual. Complete your meditation. And as you complete your meditation, allow your body to shift if needed to a more comfortable position. But keep your mind in a quiet place, a place of thinking tranquility, of quiet receptivity, a place I like to call the eye of the storm, your own personal ashram, a safe harbor, a spiritual stronghold within your awareness, at the threshold between your body and your spirit, where you see things as they are. And as we dwell in this place of quiet harmony, I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you take your deep breath in, allow yourself to know that the healing we're about to do will restore harmony to your physical body. And as you take the next deep breath in, allow yourself to pull your hands together and cup them like you're holding a softball. And as you cup your hands together, I want you to observe and notice the subtle vibration, the subtle pressure, the subtle sensation between your hands. For me, my palms are tingling a little bit, my fingers as well. It feels like there's a solidness between my hands. See your color aura interacting between your hands. Very good. Please shift aura interaction to a white ball. So you're going to make a brilliant white healing ball. It notices the perfect texture, it's the perfect temperature, but notice also how much more solid it feels. If you look closely, has a glowingness, a luminescence to it. It is pure healing energy, created by and projected by your mind and sourced from the psychic and healing energy around you. Make it more solid, more real, more tangible. And as you feel this ball become a little bit more solid, notice how its intensity and its brightness increases. It's as though you're holding a small sun of brilliant whiteness between your hands. Perfect temperature, perfect texture, brilliantly white. And healing harmony compacted between your hands. Next, I want you to take your hands and move them towards the top of your head. And as you move them towards the top of your head, I want you to push your palms towards your scalp and release this energy ball into your head. And as you release this energy ball into your head, you feel your head filled with brilliant white light. Now you're going to release this energy. And it's not unlike spilling milk on the floor. It goes everywhere. And this healing energy is going to fill every nook and cranny of your body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, including your toes and your fingers. And as this healing energy begins to find its way to every atom, every molecule, every cell within your body, feel your body begin to re-energize, resurge. Notice your spiritual batteries are rapidly approaching 100% charge from this healing energy you've released inside of your body. And as your spirit body and the essence of you becomes recharged, revitalized, re-energized, notice fog is disappearing. Notice pains and aches are disappearing. Notice all disharmony disappearing. And as you do a quick scan of your body, you notice that this healing energy is indeed from the very top of your scalp to the soles of your feet and every area within. But there may still be a place or two that needs a little extra attention, a little extra TLC. And what I want you to do is I want you to create another mini ball. Hands together, feel the energy, make it pure, make it white, and push it into those areas. push it into any area that needs a little extra attention, a little extra TLC. If it's your back, realize that you can take this energy ball that you just created and you can push it through your abdomen to your back. And as it does, it goes exactly to the place your mind directs it. The moment this energy ball, this healing luminescence, finds the place that needs attention, it releases all of its power, all of its healing harmony into that area. And notice how that area becomes smooth. No longer in disharmony. And do that as many times as you need to. And take a deep breath in. As you take a deep breath in, notice how your body is beginning to recreate itself, re-manifest health and harmony. And over the next day or two, this healing energy will materialize in your physical body as optimum health, well-being, wellness. And let's solidify the work we've done with these few affirmations. If you have your own, use them. Otherwise, you're welcome to follow along with mine. I am well. I am greatly loved. I am healthy. I am enough. I am worthy. I deserve health. I deserve wealth. I deserve happiness. I deserve love. I produce right meditation. I take right action. I cause good karma. I am master of my vessel. I am the one. I am greatly loved. I am well. And together we say, and so it is. And as you become present again in your body, allow yourself to shift as needed and rejoin us here in this world, here and now. And I want to applaud you. Important cornerstones of your spiritual practice to help you develop the skills to create that life you want. And that's a meditation practice followed by a healing practice. We recommend you do the meditation twice each day and the healing once every day or so. I prefer mine just before I go to bed, and then I fall asleep with the affirmations freshly in my mind, setting the tone and intention that my body heals. Ask me your questions about meditation or healing. Give us a thumbs up if you found this meditation and healing practice beneficial. If you would like to meditate with us live in the community of the Spirit360 Fellowship, go to spirit360.org and click the Get Your Invite button and we'll send you instructions. Again, I applaud your effort in doing the practices that will help you grow spiritually to find spiritual solutions to life's problems. Until we meet again, get spirit strong. 3 a.m. You're awake again. But why? What's the meaning? How come I keep on waking up at this ungodly hour? In this week's spiritual lesson, I'm going to share with you why you wake up at 3 a.m., but more importantly, how you can harness that same power to transform your life. Hi, I'm T.S. Hall, the Stoic Medium, and I train old souls, empaths, and highly sensitive people how to find spiritual solutions to their life's problems. We're glad you found us, yet not at all surprised. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel so you too can experience our weekly lessons on how to find spiritual solutions to your life's problems. Again, welcome. The answer to the 3 a.m. wake-up call is very elusive. You can't find it because it's buried deep within your subconscious. Very, very deep within the workings of your brain and your mind and your brain-mind connection. The answer is simple. Karma. Cause and effect. Causation. One of the countless unconscious thoughts you've had during the day was something like, I wonder if I'm going to wake up at 3 a.m. What your brain heard was, this is something that's important. let's be sure to wake up at 3 a.m. to see. That little cycle, that little pattern, that little powerful tool is something that will help you transform your life when you learn how to take it out of the unconscious process and start to consciously manifest and materialize things in your life. Fortunately, the training process is simple. It's called the 3 R's. Right meditation, right thought, right action. How do you know it's right action? Because you get the good karma, the desired result, the outcome you wanted, the outcome you intended. So, right meditation, stillness, quiet your mind on command, allows you to find the threshold between your body and your spirit, a place I like to call the eye of the storm, a place where you see things as they actually are rather than you think they are. Once you hold of your awareness, then you start to do the work of consciously creating the thinking that will lead to the actions that will get the result you want. The purpose and the intent of right thought is to simply create an actionable decision. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it's a actionable decision, but an unconscious one. Once you bring consciousness into the process and you start to reward yourself with fulfilling outcomes, satisfaction from the process of getting there, you get a sense of value from the actions you take and the results you get, then your life starts to transform, regardless of circumstance. You've harnessed the power that wakes you up at 3 a.m. by becoming obsessed with something consciously rather than something running in the background of your subconscious. It truly is that simple. But as with all simple things, it is not at all easy. Allowing yourself to do the work, the practices, meditation, 10 minutes twice a day, consciously training your mind to be aware of the spirit self instead of just the ego-based physical self, allows you to begin the process of differentiating between your instinct to survive and your instinctual knowing, your spiritual knowing. And it really is that simple. And if you take a deep breath right now and allow your mind to quiet and settle, I think you will find that this simple truth feels right. It indeed rings true. Next time you wake up at 3 a.m., smile to yourself. Thank you. Turn over and go back to sleep. Don't become obsessed with whether you'll wake up at 3 a.m. tomorrow or why you woke up at 3 a.m. You woke up at 3 a.m. because you woke up at 3 a.m. Simply your mind running amok because you haven't trained it. Just to be clear, this isn't exclusive to 3 a.m. It works for 11:11 or seeing a red Honda after you purchased a red Honda. Your mind is wired to follow and notice patterns that you think are important. The trick is to retrain your mind as to what's important, being informed by your spirit self rather than your instinct to survive. That's it. In the comments below, let me know what you've become obsessed with, whether you think I'm full of crap or whether it makes sense. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. Let other old souls, empaths, and highly sensitive people know that you found it useful. Join our community of like minds and kindred spirits by subscribing to this channel so you get weekly lessons on how to find spiritual solutions to life's problems. I'm T.S. Hall, the Stoic Medium. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, Get Spirit Strong. This is our absence healing service, an opportunity for you to send healing energy to 3 of your friends and loved ones. But please know, absence healing is not prayer. Prayer alone does not work. If prayer alone did work, there would be no illness, there would be no death in our world. These are the 3 things that we feel are necessary for you to send healing energies to your friends and loved ones. First, your job is to hold an image in your mind's eye of the person to whom you would like to send a healing to, as though you're looking at a photograph of them on their best day of their life. The second job is mine, and I will be projecting and holding the healing energy. And the third job is of our spirit guides and teachers, who I will invite to send the healing energies I project to the people you image for their highest and best good. I will be providing the healing energy for 3 minutes. I will set the timer, and you will hear 3 bells. Each time you hear a bell, change the person to whom you'd like to send the healing to, and I will provide the energy for that 3 minutes. If you're watching this live, I'm on the other end providing the energy. If you're just watching the recording, then I'm not there, so it won't work and you can skip to our message. Please begin with a bell. I invite our spirit guides and teachers to assist us with sending these healing energies of the universe for the highest and best good of those imaged, that they may experience health, harmony, complete peace of mind, and well-being. And begin with a bell. And I thank our spirit guides and teachers for their assistance in directing these healing energies of the universe to those imaged for their highest and best good. Amen. That concludes our absence healing service. I thank you for being generous enough to share your love with your friends and loved ones by helping them receive these healing energies. Again, you're welcome and invited to join us live via Zoom, where we also do an absence healing service inside the space of our community at Spirit360 Fellowship. This is our messages service. When you join us live via Zoom at Spirit360 Fellowship, I offer each person in attendance a message from Spirit. And this is the next best thing. I will share a message from one of my spirit guides and teachers for our collective highest and best good. I use a technique called inspirational speaking. It's a very light form of channeled guidance, or a very light form of trance, if you will. So in just a moment, I will invite one of my teachers to step forward, see who does, and I will share the message with you from them for our highest and best good. If you'd like to join us live via Zoom, go to spirit360.org and click the Get Your Invite button, and we will email you instructions how to join us. Let's see who wants to share something this morning. And my teacher Nathan steps close. Good morning, my friends. The last day of the first month of a new year. Time flies, does it not? What have you accomplished on your goals, your ambitions, and your resolutions, if you had them? You find yourself in unprecedented times. And as throughout history, unprecedented times create unprecedented opportunities. How have you capitalized on this new normal? You see, each one of us has an opportunity each day to take a step in the direction towards what they incarnated to bring about. Allow yourself to use this reset to rethink, reimagine, and recontextualize what it is you want to do in this lifetime. For many of you, you're on a journey, but that journey has very little direction. And as this entity likes to point out, that direction most often is outwardly focused. When if you were able to direct your attention within, to open the spiritual eyes of your soul, you will find a new destination. It may be indistinguishable from the old destination you find yourself moving towards. However, the reason for getting there will change. Spiritual awareness is a gift that you give yourself, but it's a gift you will work. Time ago, this entity heard something called the pride of earnership, that you can be given a gift and you will appreciate it, but if you do the work to yourself, you become more proud of the accomplishment. And as it is with your spiritual gifts, your spiritual growth, your spiritual development, your ability to heal yourself and others, communicate with spirit, and perform psychic practices. It's a gift that you will work very hard to attain, but the attainment of which changes the person you are, how you see life, and more importantly, the context you take each step towards the final destination. Allow yourself to take these remaining 11 months of this year and bring about something miraculous, and enter next year a new person. My highest blessings. So that was Nathan, and Nathan's my companion and healing guide. And the few bits I am remembering, I got a sense and a feeling while he was sharing the message of hard work, of plowing the fields, of digging deep into the best way to describe it is like you dig deep into the depths of your soul, and when you come out, you got this nugget of gold. So that was a feeling I was getting while he was sharing his words. Again, thanks, Nathan, and I'm glad you joined us here today to share your wisdom. We close our service by setting an intention for the week. I want you to pick something you want to accomplish this week, something you want to bring about, something that if next Sunday, 1 week from today, were true, that's not true right now, will forward your progress in your life. Take a moment and pick something. Now I've got a couple of somethings, but I'm just pick one. Because imagine that if you every day, every week for the next year, you accomplished one thing you wanted to, that's 52 somethings you could accomplish. What would that be like? But this week we're going to pick one. And I got it. For me, I hope you have it for you. Now I want you to imagine that it's next Sunday. Oh, thank you. I forgot something. What I want you to do is I want you to put up your left hand. And as you put up your left hand, I want you to lean over and say lefty, talking to and addressing the spirit entity on your left. For me, it's Nathan. And lean over on, put your right hand up and lean over to right and invite righty, in my case, Tao Chuan Ling, to hold your hand. Now you've got your hands being held by your two people who love you most in the world, your spirit guides and teachers. And as you touch and experience their vibration, relish in their love. And I'm going to invite our spirit guides and teachers to connect with the spirit guides and teachers of everyone who's watching this live now, and complete a circle across time and space, connecting like minds and kindred spirits in this intention setting practice. Very good. Notice the energy flowing in your right hand and out your left hand. Now imagine it's next Sunday and you've accomplished and brought about what it is you want to. What does it feel like? What's your experience? Express that experience as a way of being happy, being fulfilled, being satisfied, being proud, being relieved, being relaxed. Whatever it is, allow yourself to experience that moment of accomplishment and showing up in our community of like minds and kindred spirits, having made that gain in your life. Now that's the context, that's the intent for every thought and every action this week. So if you're feeling happy, you're going to be happy before every thought and every action. If it's fulfilled, be fulfilled. If it's vindicated, be vindicated. It doesn't matter. And I invite our spirit guides and teachers to assist us in helping us open our eyes that we may see how to remain in this context, our ears that we may hear what we need to hear to experience bringing about what it is we want to accomplish. Open our minds so we may understand the best way to accomplish what it is we want to bring about. But most importantly, open our hearts so we may give and receive love freely every step along the way towards accomplishing what it is we want to bring about, both for ourselves and those we encounter. And take a deep breath in and experience and feel that context, that way of being, that experience of that future right now. And together we say, and so it is. And I thank our spirit guides and teachers for helping us connect across time and space. My highest blessings. And thank you for your presence in our lives. That concludes our service. And I'm glad you joined us. Again, one last thing. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do it. But more importantly, if you would like to join us live via Zoom, go to spirit360.org, click the Get Your Invite button, and we'll email you instructions how to connect with us. Until we meet again, get spirit strong.